All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to start off by giving all praises, all glory, and all honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. As always, we want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do really teach well. And Shalom to the hopeful elect, our Yuakim out there across the four corners of the earth, pushing out this word in all truth and sincerity. This is the brother Naraya.
It's Dive.
All right, and we're a few brothers coming up under the men of Great Millstone, a branch out here in Des Moines, Iowa. And of course, under our apostles and elders on down. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, just back here with the lesson. All right, and the topic of this video, as you brothers see in the title, is why can't they get it? All right, and you know, as you see, man, the title of this video is in question form. All right, because you know, when Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, all right, put the spirit on each and every one of us, man, to wake up to this truth. All right, whenever that may have been, okay, for each individual brother, whether it was 25 years ago, 20 years ago, 10, 5 years ago, all right, whenever it was, all right, when the Lord opened up our minds, man, to receive this wisdom, this knowledge, and this understanding, all right, that was a question that all of us had, man, okay, because when we found out, all right, who our power is, man, in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, all right, who we are as the Lord's people, being the Israelites, man, that we not black, all right, that we not Hispanic, that we not Native American or Haitian and so on and so forth, all right, that we the Lord's chosen people, man, Yasharallah. He is the prince of the power. Go ahead, Ak.
We got our own heritage,
right?
Our own customs, our own holidays, like our own language,
right? Now we don't come from eating damn chitlins and hog mogs and, you know, carnitas and all these things. No, once again, like he said, we have our own heritage, our own high holy days, man, all right? That we are a royal, a chosen people, man, all right? A people that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai set apart, okay? A special people unto himself that he set above all nations, man. When we found out, okay, this truth, man, all right? Just think of the feeling of joy that each and every one of us had, man, all right? We were overcome with emotions, man, all right? The overall feeling of just being elated to have received this truth, man, and understanding what it is. And when we received this truth, man, all right, that zeal that was within us, man, all right, we wanted to tell everybody, man, whether it was our family members, man, our mom, our pop, our aunts, our uncles, man, our brothers, our sisters, what we wanted to tell, you know, people that we grew up with in the world, man, that we knew from when we was yay high, all right, what we wanted to tell people at the job or maybe a woman that we was dealing with, okay. And when we told them, oftentimes, man, we was met with resistance, man, all right? Our family was scoffing. Our homeboy we grew up with, man, he stopped talking to us, okay? The woman that we was dealing with, she was talking behind, you know, our back to her family and ended up leaving us, okay? The co-workers at the job, they talking shit, so on and so forth. And we just had questions like, why can they not receive it? Why do they not feel the joy that I felt when I received this truth, man, okay? And like we was saying earlier, man, I was mentioning to this brother earlier, okay, there's new believers waking up to this truth, man. As we speak, the elect are being woken up, man, all right? And they have that feeling of joy that we have, man, when we woke up to this truth. And they're telling their family members, man. They're telling their friends and so on and so forth. And they're being met with resistance. And they're having the same question, why can they not receive it? Why do they not get it? But the reason being is because Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has not given this truth, has not given, okay, the spirit, Salakia, the Lord has not given this truth to everyone. I'll say it like that, man. He's not given the ability to receive this truth to everyone, okay? So that's why your family members reject it. That's why your friend scoff you, all right? That's why you're met with resistance, man. It's not your fault. It's not our fault, man. It's because Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has not given, all right, the ability to receive this truth to everyone, man, all right? This faith that we received is truly a gift. If you can grab that in the book of Ephesians, Baba Kushah.
This is Ephesians 2 and verse 8. It says, for by grace you are saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is a gift of the Most High, not of works, lest any man should boast.
Okay. It said, by grace are ye saved through faith, man. All right. And as it said, man, it is a gift from the Most High. All right. And this gift of faith is not a gift that's been given to everyone, man. All right. Because, hey, as the scriptures say, a man can receive nothing lest it be given to him from heaven. So each and every one of us, man, that the Lord has called into this truth, that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai has woke up, all right, to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, We've been given faith to believe these things, man. All right. And that gift of faith, hey, as disheartening as it may seem, okay, for you brothers and sisters, waking up into this truth, it's not given to your family members, all right? Those people in your life that's rejecting you, man, who talk shit about you, all right? When you try to share this gospel, this good news with them, okay, this gift of faith is not given to them, man. And that's something that each and every one of us had to come to terms with, man, okay? We received a great gift, man, all right? And it's only given, to a small few. You have something?
This is Isaiah 10, and I'll start at verse 20. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob." So like I'll start over. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth." And that's speaking about that remnant. It's speaking about those that did receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, this truth.
Mm-hmm.
But verse 21, it says, "The remnant shall return, and even the remnant of Jacob unto the mighty power. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decree shall overflow with them, shall overflow with righteousness." Right, and this is a prophecy, right, speaking about that remnant that's going to come back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right, implying that not all Israel is going to receive this truth, so that they'll be able to be saved, right? It said that though Israel be as the sand of the sea, only a remnant shall return. And speaking about that elect who the Lord has chosen since the foundations of the earth.
Okay.
Right.
If I can grab this real quick in the book of Isaiah, the first chapter, this is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 9. It says, "Except the Lord Yahweh of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah." All right. So, like I said, man, unless the Lord left us a small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, all right, and like unto Gomorrah. And we know what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua did to Sodom and Gomorrah. He utterly destroyed that place. But what? Since the foundation of the earth, man, the Lord has left a remnant, all right? Since the foundation of the earth, man, before we were even in, okay, our mother's wombs, man, okay? Generation after generation, reincarnation after reincarnation, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has had a select few, all right? The elect, the remnant that he's going to deliver up out of this place, man. And us being given this truth, all right? Us being called into this ministry, man, being given this gift of faith, we have a shot, man, at being that remnant, okay? So even though you might be met with resistance, all right, even though your family might be scoffing, okay, people you knew in the world might be scoffing, they might have separated themselves from you, so on and so forth, man, it was not meant for them to get it, man. You have to come to terms with the fact, okay, with the possibility that they might not be of that remnant, man. Okay, but we have to be grateful, that Lord willing, we might be of that remnant, that we've received this truth, man. Okay, that we're of that small few, all right, that these mysteries have been given unto, man. Did you have something, not?
Yeah, this is Romans 11:7. Right, it says, "What then? Israel hath not attained that which it seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded."
Man.
Right, and that's that favor that the Lord has showed unto that elect, that remnant, right? That they're going to receive this truth, right? But there's a portion of our people that were allotted not to receive this wisdom that's able to make them wise unto salvation. Right? They weren't given the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
And this is something that we all once again had to come to grips with, man. Okay, had to come with terms with that the majority of our people, they are blinded, man. They are spiritually blinded. Okay, can you read actually one more verse in that Romans 11?
I'm gonna have to go back to it.
I'm here. I can read it. Romans 11 and verse 8. I'll read verse 7 again. "What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded." So once again, it's all about the elect, man. All right. And once again, it's a joy to know. Okay, it's a beautiful thing to know, that we may be a part of the elect, man, if we endure unto the end, man. All right. But we have to understand that, we met with resistance. Okay. Our families say this and that. Okay, the people around us may say this and that because, they are blinded, man. All right. It says, according as it is written, the Most High had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. Okay. And for a new believer coming into the faith, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. Okay. For you to see these things, man. All right. For you to have faith in these things, and you ask yourself, man, why my family not getting it? They can't see that salvation is only for Israel. It's plain. It's right there. They can't see that Esau, even so-called white man, is the devil. They can't see that the Lord only loves his people, okay? But we have to understand that, hey, the majority of our people are blinded, man, all right?
They can't see that destruction is coming. They can't see the fulfillment of all these prophecies.
But as the scriptures say, these things are made plain unto the holy, but are stumbling blocks unto the wicked, man. You have to come to terms with, the people in your family, the people you knew in the world, they very well may be wicked, man, and they just can't receive it, all right? The Lord has blinded them. Okay, you got something?
This is Isaiah 6, and I'm going to start at verse 9, right? It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed, right? So this blinding is all of the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? That's why you have, once you understand these things, you just have to give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
That's right.
You were called, and you have to give that diligence to make that election sure, right? Do what you got to do to solidify your spot to the best of your ability.
Okay. Lord willing, we be a part of that number, but I got a precept to back you up on that. This is the book of Philippians, chapter 2 and verse 12. It says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. So, when Yahweh Shai give you this truth, man, when he woke you up to this, it wasn't not just understanding. Okay. As the scriptures say, man, through the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. All right. So we know what's at stake here, man. It's life and death at stake. All right. It's salvation or it's destruction, man. Okay. So, as disheartening as it may be, okay, for your family not to receive this truth, for them scoffing, okay, for them coming up, against this truth, once again, the people that you may have been close with in the world, okay, separating themselves from you, you can't get caught up, all right, in, you can't lose sleep over that, man, because once again, the Lord blinded them, man. We have to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, man. If it wasn't given to them to receive this truth, then it wasn't given, man. And there's nothing that us or they could do about it, man.
Right, the scriptures speak about us enduring hardness as good soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we might have to see our family members go away. It's reminding me of Lot's wife.
Right.
These are all things that have taken place in the scriptures already, right? When Lot was leaving, his woman was she perished. Right. And it was just him and his two daughters. Mm-hmm. Right. And it was the same with Noah. Noah back then, he probably had some family members that he was deeply in love with. Right.
Acquaintances, you know what I mean? Saw him building that ark for 100 years, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that flood eventually came, but they didn't take heed to the words that Noah was given to them, right? And it was just meant to be that way, and we just have to have this understanding and move forward.
Okay, you have something?
Yeah, this is Matthew 13, in verse 10. It says, I'll start at verse 9. It says, who hath ears to hear, let him hear, right? And that's just that just going into that. That's those ears to hear wasn't given to everybody, right? And like the brother was going into, we have to come to grips with that. But this is verse 10. It says, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. Mm-hmm. Right? So Yahweh Shem Shai is the one who's in control of who receives this knowledge or not. Right? So we have to, with the knowledge that we've received, we have to strive our best to keep it. Right? It ultimately, at the end of the day, it's the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. But we have to do well with what we've got, what we've received. Right? Uh-huh. It says, neglect not the gift that was given unto you with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. The presbytery being the body of elders. right? Just going into the men out there, starting with the apostles and elders on down, giving out this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Okay. Could you jump down to verse 15, Baba Kusha? Or actually verse can you just keep reading, Baba Kusha?
This is verse 13. It says
verse 12. Baba Kusha, yeah.
It says, for whoso hath to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he had. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and not perceive.
Isn't that what you just read in that Isaiah? And we see, okay, that prophecy continuing to be fulfilled, man. All right. The majority of our people, Yahweh Bashim Hawashai have given them, okay, over to the spirit of slumber, man. All right. Eyes that they see not and ears that they hear not. They can't receive this truth, man, because once again, they have not been given this gift of faith. They have not been given the mysteries, okay, of these scriptures, man.
This is verse 15. It says, for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I shall heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear.
Right.
So we just have to do well with what the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai has given to us, right? And work out our salvation with fear and trembling.
It said, blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Because you might be reading that, like we just read, man, okay, going into how the majority of our people, okay, they have eyes that they see not, ears that they hear not. Be like, man, even the Apostle Paul said it, man. Okay, he said, I would have that all Israel be saved. Okay, but we understand that that's not written. So once again, we have to be grateful and thankful that Yahweh Bashim Hawashai had mercy upon us. Okay, and opened our mind to this truth, gave us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and bestowed unto us that gift of faith, man, because we could be where they are, man. All right, we were once there, man. In the congregation of the dead, man.
So I just seen a video. I think it was Elder Apostle Ramla, right? He said that we are rich beyond our wildest imaginations, and I didn't get to go into the video, but I imagine he was speaking about this unspeakable gift that the Lord's given to us, this faith, right? This truth, this understanding, right? We have something we have something that not a lot of people on the planet have, right? Scripture, I believe it's in I'm not sure where it's at. I believe it's in one of the books in Ezra. It says, I actually got it right here. This is 2nd Ezra 8:62.
The spirit, bro, I had that too.
All right, this is 2nd Ezra 8:62. It says, these things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Right, and that shows the value on what we have. The Creator of the universe saw it fit to bestow upon you this faith, so that you can have faith in the words that you're hearing. Right, it says faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word. Right, so we receive this faith first and foremost through our Lord, right, through these words, right, and not a lot of people on the planet were blessed with this, right? The elect was blessed with this, right? That's why I believe it was Paul. He said, "I do all these things. I do these things for the elect's sake." Roughly paraphrasing, right? Because at the end of the day, that's who's going to be delivered, right? It's the elect, that remnant.
That's right. If I can grab this real quick in the book of Matthew, the 10th chapter. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 37. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me, man. All right. So once again, as disheartening as it may be, man, to have your family members, all right, come up against you, man, okay, talk shit, all right, scoff, or you going to read with them brothers again, you going out on the highways to yell with the Bible in your hand. Oh, here come Mr. Holier now, this, that. We can't get offended of the words of Yahweh Bashim Hawashai, man, all right, and find ourselves outside of the truth because we wanted to keep a relationship with our mom, all right, or with our dad, We want to restore them relationship with a woman we knew in the world that we was missing or whatever. No, man. All right. This is the truth, man. Okay. And if so be, or what should I say? All right. If it happens to where, the people around us don't receive this truth, then so be it, man. All right. It said, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, man. We want to be worthy of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right. We want to take up our cross, man, and follow after the Lord, man. Okay, regardless of what we have to lose on this side, man. As it says in verse 39, it says, and he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it, man. All right. So Lord willing, man, okay, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai continues to put the spirit on us to lose everything for his sake, man. Even if it means losing relationships, okay, with people that we knew, man, people that we care about in the world and so on and so forth, man. Okay.
We're going to get all that back in the kingdom.
That's right. Man, you got that? If I can grab that real quick. All right.
He's going to be pure.
That's right.
Undefiled. Like, they're not, our family members ain't going to have the wicked mindsets that they had. They're going to be in their right mind in the kingdom.
That's right. You think you could try to, it goes into, he that loses houses or mothers or houses, if you can go into it, shall receive 100-fold.
To get it on this.
Okay. I got it. This is the book of Matthew chapter 19 and verse 27, man. All right. This is the apostle Peter. Look at what he asked Yahweh Shai said. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? So the apostle Peter asked Yahweh Shai, man, we've forsaken everything. We left our families, all right, because Peter, he had a family. As far as if I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, but the apostle Peter, he had a family, man. All right. He said, we forsaken all and follow after thee. We left everything, What shall we have therefore? What are we going to receive? What's going to be our reward? It said, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily I say unto you that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life, man. All right. That's beautiful, man. Okay. Even if, we can love our mom to death, man, our father, our brothers and sister, our wife, man. Okay. But if they come up against this truth, man, all right, if they not moving in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, we have to forsake those things, man, and follow after the Lord, man. If we lose, okay, our relationships for the Lord's sake, we're going to receive everything, man. Okay, 100-fold and inherit everlasting life, man. Okay.
This is Luke 21 and verse 34.
I'm there.
It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares. Right? So we have to take heed to ourselves. We have to we have to understand if we too drawn into this world, if we too locked into the things of this world, right? The Lord has specifically said that it's only elect that's going to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So we can't find ourselves being caught up. We can't let this gift be taken away from us because of our emotions, right? The scriptures speak about how Abraham was made wise unto his compassions, roughly paraphrasing, right? For because he had to go and sacrifice his son Isaac, right? The Lord told him to do that, right? But he was wise, right? And the Lord brought him through that. But it's the same with us, right? Lot couldn't turn around and try to save his wife, right? He had to keep going so that he could preserve himself, right? And in the kingdom, for our sake, we're gonna receive those things that we lost 100-fold, like the brother just read. But I'm gonna read verse 35. It says, "For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth." Watch, speaking about the day of the Lord, right? It says that the day of the Lord shall come like a thief in the night. We don't know when the Lord is going to come, Right, so we just gotta. That's why we have to keep our eyes single, right? So our whole body shall be full of light. Have our treasure be on those things that which are above, and not on things that are upon this earth that's gonna perish, right? Because everything on this earth, everything you care about, everything that you think you care about more than the kingdom is gonna perish.
It's gonna perish, man.
It's gonna be all done away with. But it says, verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. Right? And that's what we need to do through the Spirit. Keep our eyes single, right? And watch. Right? And we have to be soldiers in this thing and endure that hardness no matter what. And our families is probably one of the hardest things people are gonna have to separate from. But
can you read that verse 36 one more time?
It says, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and stand before the Son of Man.
That's right, man. So, and we know what's getting ready to come to pass, man. All right. We know everything that's written, that's prophesied in these scriptures, man. Okay. Well, Yahweh Shai, all right, said what come to pass. Okay. In the book of Matthew 24. All right. In the book of Luke 21. All right. The upwards of the people, the wars, the rumors of war, the earthquakes in diverse places. All right. So, hey, like it said, all right. Also in that Luke, okay. Take what did it say? Verse 34 again.
And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life.
Right, and we don't want to get caught up with the cares of this life, man. Okay, with all the things that's getting ready to come. Okay, even if that's once again relationships with family members, relationships with people you knew in the world. Okay, a woman you might have. All right, they scoffing. Okay, no, we coming into some serious times, man, and we want to be able to stand before Yahweh Shai, man. All right, let me read this in verse Ephesians 5. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right. So we got to walk circumspectly, man. All right. We can't get caught up, okay, with the cares of this life, man. All right. It said redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. We're coming into some evil days, man. All right. Saying the last days, perilous times shall come. All right. So we have to redeem, okay, all that time, all right, that we was in the world committing wickedness, man, that we was living in our sin and our iniquity, all right? Okay, us going astray, all right, knowing that, hey, we have to seek the Lord 10 times more, man, in hopes to receive mercy, all right, in these evil days, okay? But, hey, if you can't seek the Lord, all right, if we caught up, okay, with trying to restore, okay, or hold on to relationships with people in our life that's coming against the truth, all right? Did you have something up? If I can grab this real quick, in the book of Luke chapter 6, it says Luke chapter 6 in verse 22, it says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast your name out as evil for the Son of Man's sake. All right. So, you know, for the new believer out there, man. All right. The new brother that Yahweh Shai woke up to this truth. All right. You feeling that resistance. OK, you feeling. All right. That feeling of hatred from your family, that feeling of disdain that they have towards you, man. All right. It's all for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. The Lord said you are blessed, all right, when men shall hate you, when they shall separate you from their company, man. Once again, even though it might feel disheartening, all right, you might be sad about it. Hey, man, we on to better things, the kingdom, salvation, man, all right, deliverance, okay? So we're blessed to suffer these things for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. Verse 23 says, rejoice in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in like manner did their fathers unto the prophets, man. All right, so we can rejoice when we have to suffer these things, man. All right, because if we endure these things, okay, great is our reward in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. Did I have anything else? I think that's all I had. Actually, I'm gonna read this real quick in the book of Second Ezra. This is Second Ezra chapter 9 in verse in verse 13. It says, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created. All right, so hey, that's where our mentality should be, man. We shouldn't be thinking, okay, as it said, man, how the ungodly shall be punished. Okay, our family continuing to live in their sin, in their iniquity, in their wickedness, man. Ultimately, we know the price you pay for sin, and it's death, man. As the scriptures say, the wages of sin is death. And even though we don't want to see any of our family members or people that we might care about, all right, be put to death, if they continue down that path, that's exactly what's going to happen, man. All right. But we should rather focus, as it says, we should rather inquire how the righteous shall be saved. What Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be doing for those who fear him, who serve him in truth and in sincerity, man. How the Lord is going to be feeding his elect, how the Lord is going to be clothing and sheltering, all right, that remnant, that chosen, in hopes that we are a part of that number, man. Okay. So hey, that's where our mindset should be, man. Okay. So you may have that question, all right, why can't they get it? Hey, ultimately, it's not meant for them to get it, man. But we have to be thankful that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai put the spirit on us to receive this truth, man. All right, and that we continue it to the end, man. Got anything else?
Nah, it's the few. Like, it's prophesied the few. It said many. It's Second Ezra 8:3. It says there be many created, but few shall be saved.
That's right, man.
Right, so we gotta keep our eyes single. Like the disciples. Also asked Yahweh Shai, is there few that shall be saved? And Yahweh Shai said, strive ye to enter into that straight gate, right? And that straight gate is a path of difficulty, right? And our people, the majority of our people are not going to go down that straight gate. They're not going to deny themselves for the sake of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? They're going to want to move in their own ways, their own lust, right? But we have to go through that. We have to fight. We have to be them soldiers and do what we got to do for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Okay. Anything else up? Okay. All right. Lord willing, that was edifying. That's all we had through the Spirit. As always, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rekakodash. All right. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do really teach well. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Yuakim out there across the four corners of the earth, pushing out this word in all truth and sincerity. All right, with that, we're going to say shalom.
Shalom.